good oil pressure. It ain't warmed up yet. But yeah, it's got a Spicer 1010 transmission in it. So it's 10 gears. There's a shift pad in there, throttle here. But yeah, it runs great. It's a good solid tractor. This tractor also has the Eaton axles under it, which are the heavy axles. The later axles were much lighter in here and they were kind of junk. So I shot a bunch of video of this FW20 running the other day, and at the beginning I kind of talked about the tractor a little bit, but you couldn't really hear me. It was windy and I was kind of a weirdo in it, and no one wants to see crap like that, so I'm going to chop that out and put this at the end of the video. That tractor is an FW20 and it was built by Steiger in the early 80s. It came from the factory with a V555 Cummins in it, which wasn't that great of a motor anyway, and it was later repowered with an 8.3 liter Cummins. And when I got my hands on the tractor, the 8.3 liter that was in there was in pretty bad shape. So I went ahead and tore it down and rebuilt it. It's got new sleeves, pistons, wrist pins, resized rods. The crank was remachined, and it's got oversized bearings on the rods and mains. The rods and mains are both 20 over. The fuel pump was rebuilt. The injectors were chatter tested, and they were chattering and atomizing fine. They were a little low on pressure, so they were bumped back up and put back in. But it has a new turbo core in it, and an oil cooler, and obviously gaskets and everything like that were all replaced. But yeah, also it had a heavier governor spring put in the injection pump, so it's making around 300 horse as opposed to the 260 it was making before. Like the rest of the tractor, the final drive, all have around 6,400 hours on them, and that engine is completely new. The only thing, it's ran a few hours, and I changed the oil in it just because I wanted to make sure that, you know, I wanted to take the filter off, make sure everything was fine, or looked fine in there before I attempted to sell it, and everything looks good. But yeah, 6,400 hours on the transmission final drive. The transmission is a Spicer 1010. It's got 5 gears and 2 ranges, so that's 10 gears. And it does not have a PTO on that tractor, but it does have 3-point lift arms, and those are working. They're category 3s. There was an AC system on it when I got it. There was a compressor and the lines were hooked up, and I did not put the compressor back on the motor, but the lines are still all there, and I could not tell anyone with any certainty whether the rest of the system's good, but it will be sold with the compressor, obviously. Yeah, the axles are the Eaton axles, so to me, I believe they're a heavier axle than the later axles they were in those Steigers. I will leave a way to get in touch with me in the description, and you can contact me with questions if you're interested in the machine at all. I'm hoping to sell it pretty quick. I bought it off a retired farmer, and I really don't have a use for it right now, so now I just need to get rid of it. The tractor is located in Atchison, Kansas, but obviously we can arrange something for shipping, and there you go. You should buy it.